But yeah, we need to talk about where we left off, what we've been doing, because we're about to go to the People of the Sun, the Theleme's thing. We just arrived here at the end of the stream on Sunday. We have some new armor waiting for us when we get one more talent point. We worked on Siora's quest. We got her mom back to her people. That is a chicken. And now it is dead. And we just arrived in this area. We found a bunch of stuff that we can't really do anything with right now. We found a whole other native tribe that doesn't really want to talk to us. We can get Kurt some new points at level 18, which I'm excited for. He's got some new armor coming as well. We explored the island. We found an area that's split in half, and we can't reach the upper area yet. And really, the only quest that we can do right now is to go to Theleme's city, which I don't remember the name of, and find out what they have for us. But before we do that, we need to explore this back area and potentially... Oh, that's just travel. I was going to say potentially get some loot and levels before we go inside, but it looks like our only option is to go in. So let's do that. San Mateus, you are correct, my Foxfire. That is the name of the town. We did hear about that, and I'm just a sleepy dingus. Well done. We are in San Mateus. Good to see it. Oh, Moshi's getting dangerously close to that, that regular reward. Good luck, Moshi. Good luck, good luck. We also kind of, sort of brokered a peace between one of the native tribes and I almost said Tier 4D, that's not right. The Bridge Alliance. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Yeah, we don't have much to do here, so let's just go talk to the governor. There is someone we can talk to right here. This might prove interesting. And there's a waypoint over there that we'll take a look at as we make our way through this town.
Greetings. What can I do for you?
Tell us about San Mateus.
Why build an outpost here?
Well, we do have to watch over the lands surrounding the city, with the bandits, the beasts, and the natives. We don't have a lot of time to rest, you know. Anything else?
No, that'll do. We'll probably talk to him for a quest later. Let's go see what this is, this question mark. Oh, it's a campsite. Nice. Score. Can I make any bullets? Yes. I can make quite a lot of bullets, actually. Nice. 86 shots. That's what I like to see. 131 weight. We're gonna have to shed some of that soon. And that's fine for the moment. Oh, my Foxfire's getting close to regular status too. Exclamation point shop if you guys want to see what you can spend your what your channel currency on. We'll be talking about some stuff to add to the shop during sub day as well if you'd like to join us. That is this Sunday. Sorry, my nose is full of phlegm and I'm not sure why. Good luck everybody on the venture. No loot in this area that I can see. I think we're just gonna head this way. San Mateus. There's a caravaner. That's a fast travel system. Anything back here? No. This area is pretty. This area is real pretty. I like how you can tell it's not as established as the bridge area. Their farms aren't as big, for example. Nice touch. That being said, this area looks like, Fable. The bridge area looked like Dragon's Dogma, and this area looks like Fable. And that's cute. Just gathering some wild mushrooms on the way. You know how it goes. Excuse me. Ooh, that looks like a passage over there. Let's go see what this is. Since we get that borage. How you guys doing today? How's your week going? How was your weekends? Hopefully nobody is doing too poorly today. Oh, hush. My Foxfire says, doing good, just had some cheeseburgers. Nice. Cheeseburgers are tasty, friends. I don't know what my lunch is going to be today. Bit too early for that. I am very sleepy. That's how I am today, Birchmila. Thank you for asking. Trying to shrug off the insomnia-induced deep sleep that I ended up having at like 5 in the morning. Sib says, stupid high school drama from my sister, but nothing that directly comes from me. Fair enough. Welcome in, Sibs. Good to see you. Good to see the Sibs. You good for Thingus tonight, Sibs? Oh.
Death to the others!
Found some highwaymen.
No magic left. Drink the potion.
I got plenty of magic left for these chumps. It's fine. And there's level 18. Hell yeah. That means Kurt can wear his new clothes. Beauteous. Sib says I should be good for crown as long as nothing too stupid happens. Yeah. Wow, Birchmilo throwing everybody else into the spike trap on that venture. My Foxfire says I think you should bring Fasco back to your group. Siora doesn't seem as helpful. Siora's a healer. So I will respectfully disagree with you. I'm gonna go over to you. Now, you can wear your new gear. You wearing a new sword yet? No. No, you cannot. Birchmila says, look, it's not my fault they walked straight into a gelatinous ooze, right? It's absolutely not your fault. We'll improve his gear. Actually, we can't improve his gear because they don't have any spaces on them, but that's still really good. Kurt's looking real strong now. Did we get any other upgrades? No, we didn't. I guess that's all we get. At level 19, we could put on our armor, I think. Which is nice. Got a whole lot of area to explore over here. Let's go up first. Oh, there's a campsite up here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Did you put a weapon up for Curtin chest? No. I have it on me. It's that sword. He can't use the sword yet. Right now he's using a hammer, a yellow hammer. We do have a yellow sword for him, but he can't use it quite yet. I think he can use it at level 21. But the hammer is fine for now. Good looking out, though, Foxfire. I appreciate it. I don't know why my nose is full of fuck today. I apologize, guys. Sib says, I may need to keep an eye on my internet and be careful because last night and just now, my internet died abruptly. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Secluded Glade. Can't go in here yet. This is probably for a quest later. But good to know this is here. Yeah, my stuff is in the chest. Mm-hmm. Because I can't use it until level 19 and we were kind of overweight. That's why I put it away. I guess we're heading into the city. We'll talk to the governor of Theleme. Whoa. I saw that striation in the rock and I thought it was ore. It's not, unfortunately. We need ore for bullets. Are these friendlies? Nope.
Here comes our pay, boys!
To my hand, and death to the others!
No magic left. Drink a potion.
I thought it was weird that they were standing around. Excuse me. I thought it was weird that they were standing around. Call that. There's a chest over here. Ooh, a lot of stuff on that guy. There we go. Light. Yep. There you go. Not gonna do much in this area, but no harm in turning it on. Sib says tonight is gonna be wonderful. I don't know about that. Alright, sun is going down. I don't mind putting it on. There's some resin over there. Let's go get that. Sib says, what's the name of the dice critter? I know y'all have a name for it, but I can never remember. What? Dice critter? What do you want? I'm not allowed to pick these mushrooms, chat. How dare. Ah, Knuckle, yeah. That's a Warhammer thing. Not something I came up with. Oh, there's an up more over here. A lot of pine resin in this area. Nice. See what's over here. If anything. Beep-doop. San Mateus Woods. That is a deer, and I thought it was a bear. I thought we climbed up here and came face to face with a bear. Yeah, Nuffles from Blood Bowl. That's right, Berkmila. Which is basically ultra-violent football. Well, I mean, it's basically rugby, so you're still right. It's rugby, but they grease the ball and put spikes on it, which is rude. Old logging expedition. With corpses. Or not corpses, cages. Still.
I don't have the key.
Lockpicking level 3 required to get in there. Okay. So this will be a quest area later, I'm sure. Rugby, but fuck you. Yeah, pretty much.
To my help.
I'm not even sure what I'm fighting.
To the others.
No magic left.
It's those roly-poly boys, I think. Take all that. Take all that. Take all this. Take all this pine resin. We need a ton of pine resin for traps. Totally worth it. They did good with the lighting in this game. If you're surrounded by trees, it's darker than if you're not. Which, it seems such an obvious thing to say, but not every game does that. Got a little pond here, that's cute. We go in here? No. Can we go in here? No. There's a workbench there we can use if we need it. Great. There's so much to explore in this game. Not all of it is rewarding, which I actually prefer. I don't think everything should have a reward in it. And a lot of games do that. Hello, Shep. Alright, let's go into San Mateus.
Halt! In the name of the Enlightened One, present yourself.
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the Congregation of Merchants on Tirfredi. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
We have been expecting your visit, Your Excellency. Welcome. May he light your way.
Cool. In we go. City of San Mateus. Nice. Very Vampire, which is a game that I enjoyed the hell out of. Very Vampire, actually. The Sarday residence? Yep. Nice. Okay. Cool. Speaking of vampire, I need to play Vampire the Masquerade at some point. Strahd, get out of here. Your time slot is Thursday. You right. You right. Place of Punishment. Oh, that's just a lovely name. That's just the best.
Don't hesitate. All of our products are a blessing. Welcome to the best holy item shop in San Mateus.
Do you like it here in San Mateus?
It is impossible not to like it here. The air is purer than it is on the continent. The Malachor is far away. And rumor has it that this island is the one Saint Mateus himself chose as his final resting place.
I have a lot of crap to sell you. Ring of... Oh, no, this is... No, this is sale. When did I get this? I don't remember picking this ring up. But I'll hold on to it. Oh shit. I sold my felt hat. Oh well. This entire city is just bad vibes a bit. My Foxfire says Vampire the Masquerade is a fun game. I played it years ago. I would play it again. Marshmallow says I'd be up for it. I'm not very good at social politicking, though, so I'd probably end up at someone's pawn. I meant the video game, guys. Bloodlines. But good looking out. None of this has weight, right? Yeah, none of the resources have weight, which is great. So we can buy Crusader's Ring. Even the Archbishop's Ring at Mental Power 2 is better than what we're using. 457. Can't afford it yet. What do you have range weapon wise? Old Flint revolver. Meh. Don't care. I'm gonna buy this back because I didn't mean to sell it. Antique ornate helmet. How is that for Kurt? Not as good as what I just gave him. Cool. I didn't figure that it was. We'll hold off on this stuff until we get our new gear. Ooh, magic regen. Requires willpower 2. That's actually really good. We'll hold on to our money for now, though, but I might be back for that. Linen cape, or lined cape of Theleme. Meh. Don't care. Go ahead and buy out your ammo. Oops. Go ahead and buy out your... Let's see, what do we want from this guy? We want your hoof fungus for sure. We want... pine resin for sure. We'll take a ruby just in case. Call it there. Thanks, friend.
May the enlightened always
Hey,
keep
Mad
you
Cookie.
in his
Good to see you,
divine
Mad Cookie
grace.
93. I was doing some vendoring. I didn't see you pop in at first. It's not the very beginning, no. We've been playing for... God, what, chat? About 24 hours total at this point? It's a long RPG. I am doing as much side stuff as I can. We're not going to be able to finish this game before October, unfortunately. But I'll probably be picking it up in November and picking up where we left off and continuing on. It's very, very good to see you. Very good to have you in. If you have any questions about the game, I'll do my best to answer them. I don't play games blind on this channel. But no, this is not the very beginning. This is one of the first quests. But it took us a long time to get here because I was doing all the other stuff. It's more like mid-game. I would say first 20%. I would say first 20% for sure. But also, Mad Cookie 93. Have a seat by the fire. Order a drink and put your feet up. Let a keeper know if there's anything at all that you need, and please enjoy the show. Thank you very much for that follow, Mad Cookie 93, and if you're so inclined, tell us of your travels, my friend. I am the sharp-eyed Kitsune, the teller of tales and the weaver of mysteries, the masked bard. This is a channel that does things a little bit differently. We're devoted to lore and storytelling, world-building, role-playing, and discussions of those things. So, if that's to your fancy, you're in excellent company here, and I do hope that you enjoy your time with us, but if it's not, I understand. What I do isn't to everyone's taste, but I do hope that you have a wonderful day wherever you choose to spend that day, and thank you for stopping by. Mad Cookie says, I'm a big fan of RPGs, was checking out how the game is as I might buy it. I will tell you some stuff about that in just a second. I try not to talk during cutscenes, so give me just a second.
Do you renounce your gods? Answer me.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Behold your so-called gods. You are demons. They burn. They are nothing. You shed tears for this creature while your heart should be full of joy. Welcoming the light. Forget your pagan foul teachings. Embrace the true faith.
You are mad.
Renounce your gods!
My schedule is posted down below the stream, Mad Cookie.
Inquisitor?
You! Stop where you are. The pagan stink of these soulless natives taints you. You bring demon-spawned barbarians through our gates.
This man just killed some helpless soul in front of our eyes, and he calls us barbarians.
Who are you to address with such familiarity?
I am the Inquisitor Aloysius, and you will be going nowhere lest your answers give me satisfaction. Do you believe that the God of Light is the one and only God?
Don't tell me that you are going to humor this crazed assassin.
If I want to complete my mission, I believe I have no other choice.
There we go. Okay, so before we choose all this shit, let me catch up with chat here. As again, I try not to talk during cutscenes because this is a channel about lore and storytelling. I don't just play RPGs, for the record. I know you said you enjoy RPGs, Mad Cookie. I do play a lot of them, but I don't exclusively play them. To answer your question, I've been live for about 50 minutes. Oh, by no means do you need to apologize for stopping me mid-game. This is the type of streamer that I am. I'm happy to answer any questions anybody has. Believe me, if I didn't want to do this, I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, I'll talk to you after all of this shit. So, to answer your question, I stream in the New York time zone. But here's the thing. If you click on the word schedule, and the schedule panel has a header at the top that says schedule. If you click on that, it'll open up another window, and that window will automatically convert the stream into your time zone, for the record. To answer your question, though, I've been live for about 45 minutes. I start at the top of the previous hour almost every day. My health gets in the way often and randomly, so I say I stream every day that my health permits me to do so, starting then, and then I go late into the evening for our European friendos. I go late into the evening. And I also do 2 streams a day. I do a video game stream in the afternoon, and then I do a tabletop, like, role-playing game, like Dungeons & Dragons stream in the evening. Scrolling back up here to look at your other questions, if you're thinking about buying this game, I can tell you this. This is not a AAA title. This is not a big, massively budgeted, fully polished, like, big deal game. Like, for example, let's see, Jedi Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order was an RPG that came out recently that was a AAA title, and it had a lot of bells and whistles. This game is a bit smaller. It's got a smaller team. It's a bit more indie, and it is... I'm enjoying it, but it's definitely got some things that could be improved. It's a bit buggy, it's a bit unpolished, all that good stuff, and it is still selling itself for full price, for $60, or your regional equivalent. Now, that being said, it has a lot of charm, it has a lot of heart to it, which I enjoy a great deal. The dialogue is the best part of this game. The dialogue is spot on. It's some of the best written dialogue in any game that I've played, and that is high praise given how often I stream. That said, the facial animations are not 100% perfect, which is a bit of a drawback from this game. And it plays a lot like Dragon Age Origins. If you play Dragon Age Origins, and you enjoyed that, the gameplay loop of this game is very similar to that. Story-wise, it's about halfway between Dragon Age Origins, or I guess you could argue Fable 3 and Witcher 3. So if there's a spectrum, and Fable 3 is on the left and Witcher 3 is on the right, GreedFall is right in the middle. It's kind of like a steampunky Witcher situation, which I think is really cool. But you may not. The characters are interesting, the world is beautiful, and if you can look past some of the less polished things, definitely worth looking into. Dragon's Dogma has a similar system, I think, with the companions. Yes and no. Dragon's Dogma does have a companion system, but it does not play the same way that this game plays. This would be more like Mass Effect, Dragon Age, arguably Deus Ex, but maybe not really. It's party-based, is what I'm trying to get at. Dragon's Dogma, the pawns did not have nearly as much personality. Anyway, I'm going to continue this cutscene. I hope that answered your question. So. Insist on diplomatic function. 75% chance to succeed. Charisma, go-go.
Diplomacy may seem to you of little import, but I doubt that your governor will be of a similar opinion. Aggression towards an emissary of another nation is an error that could lead to war.
Your attempts to avoid answering speak for themselves. Answer my question.
Fine.
No, I'm not a believer. What are you going to do now? Burn me at the stake?
Your very presence in our holy city is outrageous blasphemy. May he guide my hand.
Oh, here we go. Sit your bitch ass down.
This time brute force has prevailed, but the light always triumphs in the end. I will not forget our encounter, and I am certain that we shall meet again.
By the power of gun, I renounce your light. Get wrecked. Sib says, answer my questions. Kiss my ass. Pretty much. We're gonna go yell at the governor. He did get rolled a little bit, didn't he, Moshi? The light will prevail. You know, my gun will prevail. Birch Wheeler says, Inquisitor, I'll fall on my ass. We'll remember this, right?
Young man. Pardon me. Are you not part of the new governor's entourage?
I'm his cousin, and I'm accompanying him on his mission to Tir-Fredi. What can I do for you, Father?
Bishop Petrus. How divinely fortunate this is. Did you know that I had the honor of meeting you at your uncle's court when you were a child? I would never have imagined that you would grow up to resemble the island natives so closely.
The island was yet to be discovered. How could you have known?
You haven't lost your clever little tongue. You were always quite a remarkable young boy. I'm on my way to New Serene as an ambassador to the new governor. Do you think there would be room for me to accompany you? The roads are not truly safe.
I must first meet the Mother Cardinal to present my respects on behalf of my cousin.
I will accompany you, and then we can take the road together. I'm so happy our paths have crossed once again.
Mad Cookie says, you have a pistol build, that guy died in 2 hits. Is this a normal difficulty or some strong weapon? Both. So, Mad Cookie, please do not take this as an admonishment in any way, but you talk so much that I'm going to miss some of the things that you say, and I apologize for that. We're making a pistol, bomb, and magic build. That's my version of Desarde. I am playing on normal difficulty because, A, I don't really like bashing my head against walls when I'm here to tell people a story, and B, we need to get through as much GreedFall as we can before October, which is in like 9 days, because that's going to take up the whole bloody month. So I usually play on normal, maybe hard, depending on the game. I'm not here to show off that I am a badass gamer, because I'm not, by the way. I'm here to tell a story. I'm here to show you guys the world and the story, and to do that in, you know, the best way that I can. To your point about not sure which games to buy and play, I do, you know, I feel for you, not being in a rich EU country. I'm American, but I'm very much in the poverty bracket myself. This is my job. I do this for a living as best I can. Because I'm disabled, there's not a lot that I can do. But I totally do this for a living, so I get where you're coming from. That being said, all of the games that you've mentioned, I've either played on this channel, or I'm going to play on this channel soon. So, you know, if you want, and you don't have to, but if you want, I can buy the games for you, and you can experience them with this community. It's up to you. And believe me, I will focus on chat over the game all the time. That's part of what this channel's about.
In the name of the Congregation of Merchants, I present my best regards.
May the light bless you and accompany you on these grounds with inspired guidance.
I thank you. We truly wish that this visit will strengthen the ties between our two nations.
I learned that you crossed paths with that of Inquisitor Aloysius. I'm extremely sorry that this visit took a violent turn. Aloysius's faith is sometimes too absolute. I hope that you have it in you to look beyond it and forgive his zeal.
Absolutely not.
Another subject brings me as well. The Malachor. The horrible blood plague decimating our peoples.
A terrible matter that worries us all and reveals our imperfections and sinful nature. For he would never have allowed such an evil to spread without a deeper reason, a fault. Our theologians are certain that the Malachor is the work of a curse, and we have discovered that this island is home to a cult that venerates willfully a horrifying demon.
A demon? An evil spirit? It's very strange. Oh, I know no planet worships this sort of troubled spirit.
We must unearth this cult and tear it out by its sinister, sinful roots. We started to investigate a village not far from here, where strange happenings have been reported.
I have begun investigations, and I confirm that a demon is certainly active in the area.
Alas, the population is very secretive, and we have great difficulty gleaning any useful information. But if the congregation would help us in this matter, in other words, if the Malachor troubles your cousin as much as myself, report to His Majesty that the destruction of this pagan cult is the only way to eradicate the plague, and his help in obtaining any information from the natives would be extremely welcomed.
Be certain that your message will be transmitted, Mother Cardinal. I look forward to our next encounter.
Okay. We'll keep Kurt. There we go. You misunderstood, Mad Cookie. I didn't mean to imply that I would be doing it for you. I meant to imply that I'd be doing it anyway. And it just so happens that it's in line with the games that you mentioned wanting to see. Oh, I could go talk to her. Hang on, I've got more stuff to talk to her about. I didn't realize that. Thank you, Radar at the top of the screen, for letting me know that I could go ask her about more Theleme stuff. My bad.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Forgot to do this.
Tell me about San Mateos.
It is still a new city, of course, but it is already the beacon of faith in Tir Fredi. Many Theleme settlers gathered there to walk in the footsteps of our prophet.
Later, Mad Cookie.
Including, of course, many missionaries and inquisitors. The conversion of the island population being our main concern.
Who are the missionaries?
It is an order that aims to convert people. You must have met some of its followers in Serene. Most of them leave the comfort of Theleme to visit other countries, to spread the good word. This once relatively minor order has become quite significant in recent years, and has established itself in politics in the highest positions of our nation.
What can you tell me about the Ordo Luminus?
This is our Order of Inquisitors. Its members are associated with a very pure version of our faith. They are in charge of tracking down heresies and ungodly cults, and accomplish their tasks with zeal. The discovery of this island and island magic is obviously a real challenge for them, which sometimes leads them to behave a little out of passion, as you have seen.
You seem to know Father Petrus well. What can you tell me about him?
Do I frighten you so much that you do not dare question me directly, my child?
Come on, Petrus. Our young legate probably wants an outside opinion on the person accompanying him. In response to your questions, Your Excellency, Petrus belongs to the Order of the Missionaries. He spent many years in different countries bringing the light. He is a shrewd diplomat and a devious politician, but I am sure you will appreciate his services.
Cool.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Okay, what's our current quest? Because I was kind of distracted by chat. Talk to Constantine. Oh shit. Okay. Champion of the Arena. We could probably go do that now. I do want to wait till level 19 though. Still need to set up camps. Can't do that until we progress the main quest. in the Singing Waters and 2 in the Redwoods. Okay. Yeah, let's head back to New Serene. I want to do some story today. That, and I want to finish the arena, which I'm betting we could do once we hit level 19 and get my new equipment on. Boop. Gotta mark the venture in, Zebs. No worries. There you go. Ah, I have an itch. Ah, and now I'm better. Alright, let's roll. Oh, nah. Nah, we're good. Can't go that way. I want to go this way. My Foxfire says you haven't done the arena in a few levels. You could probably do it now. True. We could try it at least. It doesn't cost anything to try. I am going to bring Kurt and Vasco, though, for that. But let's go talk to our cousin first and see what he's going to have us do after this. No, Moshi. Foxfire has not joined the Discord. I don't think. Which is their prerogative, mind. Do. Grab these mushrooms. Rare spore. Not seen that. Oh, you muted everything. Okay, I didn't even notice that you had joined. Then again, it's easy enough for me to forget things like that. No side quests. Okay. Check the merchant. It's a rifle. Not really interested in a rifle. The pistols aren't as good as what I'm using. Buy out his ammo. Buy out his pine resin. His crude iron ore. And his hoof fungus. There we go. Level loaded, level loaded. Perfect. Or she says, hey kid, at some point, maybe around sub day, I need your help just explaining how a tabletop game would go. I literally have no clue what to do. That's no issue at all, Moshi. In fact, that would be a great thing to talk about on Wednesday during Hitting the Books. We do a Q&A at the end of every episode of Hitting the Books, and that is the perfect type of discussion, provoking question for that, if you're free on Wednesday evenings. If not, you can hit me up whenever. You can do it publicly, you can do it privately. I don't have a preference. I'm happy to help you out. Now, that being said, Moshi, I do need to clean up your nomenclature a little bit, because different tabletop games have different, like, ways that they play. So, ask me specifically which game you want, because there's a lot of them and they all play differently. Hey, cuz.
My dear cousin, come closer and tell me what brings you.
I've been to the neighboring cities as you asked of me.
Tell me then, was your journey adventurous?
Well, I was able to gain audience with the governors, give them your regards, and glean some information.
I would not have allowed anything bad to happen to him, Your Highness.
Oh, it's just us here, Kurt. Why not continue to call me by my given name? Carry on with your story, cousin. I'm impatient to know what secrets our illustrious neighbors have discovered.
The Bridge Alliance believes that a remedy could possibly be found by studying the local flora. They are quite motivated, but their research expedition has gone missing and there is no sign of life. And since they themselves are under constant attack, they cannot spare a rescue party to investigate. The Mother Cardinal, in her opinion, believes the Malachor to be a result of a curse.
A curse cast by a demon. An evil creature worshipped by a cult of island natives. If you would allow me to second the request of our Mother Cardinal, we are in dire need of your help. Our inquisitors are hardly diplomats and... But I should let you finish, my son.
They have started their investigations in a village where strange events have been taking place, but they're unable to get to the bottom of it. The population keeps its secrets, and Theleme hopes that we might help them learn more about the cult.
This is all extremely interesting. You have lived up to my expectations, as always. That said, we find ourselves between the rock and the hard place. The bridge is already in open conflict with the island natives. Theleme and their inquisitors... We're going to have to tread on eggshells, but let's follow all the clues to their mysteries. We need to help them continue their investigations. Perhaps one will lead us to something useful. I don't have a lot of men, as well you know, and since I only trust you among them, take Kurt and any others that seem useful. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
If you would allow me, Your Highness, I would be honored to assist your cousin on his investigation.
Very well, then. You could start by indicating the precise location of your nasty village.
Of course, Your Highness. I should have thought of that sooner. Allow me to mark the location on your map, my son.
Thank you. Have no fear, Constantine. I will take care of all matters at hand.
I've been thinking about this story of the ruins, about the secret of my father. I want to discover what he is hiding. This question also concerns you. You look too much like a native for that to be a coincidence. Since we cannot bombard my father with questions, others here must give us the answers we require. The congregation, even in the past, could not have made it to this island without help. We are pitiful sailors.
You were thinking of us. But I assure you that I know nothing of this story.
You are perhaps simply not aware, but your admiral stationed at the captainry surely is. Go and find her, cousin. Try to learn the final chapter of this story.
Very well.
Anything else?
No, that'll do, cuz. Thank you.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Good job winning that venture, my Foxfire. Moshi says, I'm sure you'll see me on the Discord. Might not be able to catch you Wednesday, because I gotta get up at 7 for college. No worries. Thing is, I expressed interest in the January Odeon and maybe taking part. So that would be Tales from the Loop. Not a hard system to understand, but a little bit uncommon. I could definitely help you out. I've played it before. Sim says, can I blame Inquisitor all of my ass? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So we have a whole lot of stuff. Talk to Admiral Cabral about the ruins. Find the Scholars Expedition Camp. Go to the village indicated by Petrus. We can talk to Kurt now, which we should totally do. In fact, let's do that first, since we're in town. Kurt. Oh, I can speak to Kurt. Here we go.
Greenblood, my friend. My contacts have spoken. I was able to discover the location of this infamous Phantom training camp.
Aye.
Do you still think they should be held accountable?
More than ever. You know that I recruited Rayner. I want to know what kind of hornet's nest I led him into. I want to know what these madmen did. But I fear if I go alone, I might not be able to control myself. And I won't learn anything.
Yeah, no worries,
I
Mochi.
need the help of my best student.
How can I refuse such a request? Well then, let's go.
Cool. Let's do this first. I hit every button except the button that I wanted to hit. Sorry, chat. Can I give Kurt the amulet? Yes, I can. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna go deal with Kurt's side quest first. Oh, we've got the cape bug again.
Oh, it's you, come and see. Oh, I received beautiful things from our village.
Hmm?
Bertir to mad, Onol Menawi. I am always happy to see you again. Do you want to see the objects I brought back from Vignauri?
Yes. How's business?
How is business nowadays? You no longer have problems with the guard?
No. Since you gave me this piece of bark, the guards don't dare bother me anymore. And the people of this village really like what I bring back from Vignauri. Our chief Ulan is very happy, as am I. We owe you so much.
What do you have? Whoa. You have a lot of things, actually. They're not as good as what I'm using. Though that's kind of cool. I can't afford it, though. Mask of the Deer Spirit? Really? That's cool. Gloves. Boots. Ethos of Harmony. Magic regen. Nice. Buy ammo from him. Can buy hoof fungus from him. Great. Buy the iron. Oh, buy the pine resin. We've got a bunch of sensors. Don't need these. Yet.
You will always be welcome here.
Thanks, dude. I'm gonna do Kurt's quest before we do the arena. Welcome back, Birchmila. Good to see you. How are things in the land of Birchmila? You got Tom Yum, so probably pretty good. Go to the Ghost Regiment's camp with Kurt. Birchmila is a happy halfling. Good to hear. Sibs is excited? Why is that? Not that you shouldn't be, but, like, why is that? Cool. Gonna make all this ammo while I'm here. $22? $22. 207 shots. I will take that shit. How am I doing on alchemical preparations? I need some elemental damage. Beauteous. Beauteous. Top that up considerably. Great, great, great. Great, great, great. Alright. Level loaded? Level loaded. Let's go. Birchmila says, calls a brief interruption for Birch Mama and her students, though, because I tripped her for her power cord. Oops. Sibs goes on to say, good day, nice weather. It's not hot. It's not cold. I'm not dying. My new job is going to start soon. So, yeah, where did you get the job at? If you don't mind me asking. I don't remember what you told me, because I am a dumbass. Hey, Frozen Dino, good to see ya. Welcome into you and yours today. How are things in the land of Frozen Dino? We're playing some GreedFall. How do I get where I want to be? Let's see. Oh, just right up here and across. Perfect. You discovered a ghost camp. Hello, ghost camp.
I was informed of your arrival by my sentinels, but I didn't think it would be you, Kurt.
Rolf, you're the leader of this camp.
Do you two know each other?
We train together. We haven't seen each other in a long time. A very long time.
The world of warriors is very small, Kurt. What brings you here, my old comrade? And who are these people with you? They're not one of us.
Enjoy your lurk, Frozen Dino.
My name is Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Bishop Petrus. May the enlightened guide you.
These people sure are important. So, what are you doing here?
I've heard things about this place. About this very special camp.
And we wanted to see what it was all about with our own eyes.
That's very nice of you, but visitors aren't welcome in this camp. What goes on here is only the guards' business.
Does the same apply to me?
Listen, Kurt. I can give you and your friends some answers, but only because it's you. Anyway, knowing you as well as I do, I'm aware I'm not going to get rid of you that easily. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about the training that's been received here. Normally I would go down the list, but I don't know if I can do all of the options before he gets tired of answering us or something calls him away, which does happen in RPGs. So I'm going to start with the most relevant question, which is this, because we're looking for the dude who died here.
Will you tell us about your training?
That's a sensitive topic. Most exercises take place in the field to get the men used to it. The natives' knowledge of the environment gives them as much of an advantage as their magic. But if you want to know more, you should ask my lieutenant instructors.
Okay.
What is it you do here? And why is this place kept secret? Even from your comrades in the guard?
The natives have their magic, and we have to train elites to be able to face them. That's what we're doing here. Our role is sensitive, and our location obviously cannot be revealed to the whole island.
I see the reason for this kind of training. The Bridge Alliance would be particularly interested in soldiers like these. And yet I'd never heard of this elite squadron.
We're still in the early stages of the program. We don't want to rush things. And our leaders demand secrecy. Orders are orders.
This is a huge camp for such a secret location. How is it organized?
The main building is reserved for officers and the wounded. The front and rear of the camp are dedicated to combat training. But most exercises take place outside.
Impressive. And how do you manage recruitment?
Only the best come here. Those who have combat experience. Once they arrive, they're separated into two squadrons, each led and trained by a lieutenant. But you already know all of this, Kurt. It must bring back memories.
Yes.
Actually, we found out about this camp while we were looking for someone.
A kid I recruited. Rainer.
Oh. I didn't know he was one of yours. My condolences. I was told he died in an accident in the harbor.
Don't insult my intelligence, Rolf.
All right. Since you're here, I guess there's no point in lying to you anymore. The accident occurred during a maneuver. It's regrettable, but these things happen, you know?
We've taken up enough of your time, Captain.
I agree, and I have things to do.
I'd like to question your lieutenant instructors, if you don't mind. To ask them about Reyna.
You've become a real sap. Fine. But try not to disrupt the day's schedule too much. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. I couldn't contain my anger.
I noticed. Good thing you know this captain so well. I don't think he would have let us investigate otherwise.
I'm not sure it's a good thing, really.
Your aversion is clear. But is it him that you hate? Or what the camp represents, my son?
Rolf doesn't bring back good memories for me. But let's continue. I want to know what's going on here.
Consider it done.
Lieutenant!
Respectfully, Captain.
Here is my friend, the legate of the merchant congregation. He would like to ask you a few questions.
At your orders. I'm listening, sires.
How do the various squadrons in this camp differ from one another?
The recruits I train are intended to carry out more subtle actions.
Really? What kind?
I teach them how to blend into the background, understand customs, observe, and know when to strike.
That's strange. These skills are normally associated with assassins, rather than soldiers.
These skills are always useful, regardless of the enemy or the setting.
What kind of training do your men undergo?
I can't go into details, but they learn discipline, and to outdo themselves.
You mean to blindly follow orders, even to their death?
But No, Captain. We also teach them to analyze situations, so that they know when to act to avoid risking their lives.
How did you become an instructor in this camp?
I have led numerous squadrons before, and I've trained hundreds of recruits on the continent. I worked with Captain Rolf in the past, and when I arrived on the island, he recommended me for this position.
That's very impressive. And I expect that you're familiar with the natives' environment and magic.
Yes, of course.
Ooh, 100% charisma chance. Tried to corrupt her to obtain information about Raynor. Nice. Let's do it.
Kurt, don't you think that someone this talented fits what we're looking for? You see, we need to find someone who can replace Kurt to oversee my cousin's security.
Your cousin is a governor of New Serene, I've heard. It's a prestigious position. I don't doubt my abilities, but an offer like this, made so suddenly, must have a price.
We can't hide anything from you.
We're trying to find out what happened to Reyna, a recruit who trained here.
That name doesn't sound familiar. He must have been in the Shadow Squadron.
The other lieutenant's squadron?
Yes. I'm sorry. Haven't been much use to you. Did something happen to him?
He died. His body was thrown into the harbor to make it look like he drowned.
I guess it was one of your recruits. My condolences, Captain.
We'll question some of your soldiers.
At your orders, but please be quick. I'd like to get on with training.
Question the recruits. Okay. How the fuck do I get down there? I don't see an easy way to get down there. Give us a minute. Ah, here we go. Pardon.
Hello, soldier.
Captain, we need information. Your instructor authorized us to question you.
Of course, sire. I'm listening.
How would you describe your training? Do you train outside the camp much?
Yes, we do. Well, not exclusively.
Really? Yet we've been told that your unit specialized in actions over difficult terrain.
Yes, I think so. Well, yes, that's true.
Problems remembering things, soldier?
No, Captain.
What's it like in your squadron?
Very good. The Phantom Squadron is made up only of the very best.
Do you trust your comrades?
We're like 5 fingers on one hand, sire. I would trust them with my life. You've sure got the military spirit. Yes, Captain.
We've learned that a recruit died in an accident during a maneuver. Does this happen often?
No, of course not. Only to those who aren't strong enough.
That's strange. I was told that this recruit was very talented.
I don't know what to tell you. It's possible. If you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my training.
He seems afraid that an accident might befall him too.
No, it's not that. I just don't want to fall behind schedule.
Very well. Go on.
Excellent. Captain, these kids are scared to death.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
This boy's answers about his training seem pretty dubious to me.
You can't hide the lies.
Interesting. Rosanna says you think your squad is good over difficult terrain. Are you asking me? Because the answer is yes. We have the power of gun.
Lieutenant.
Captain.
My friend here would like to learn more about this camp.
At your orders, Captain. Sir?
My Foxfire says, could you talk to more of them? No, I don't believe so. He was the only one with a thing above his head.
Can you tell us about your squadron?
The recruits who come here are the best. And in my squadron, they get even better. I don't know what else to tell you. They're disciplined, rigorous, and effective. Exactly what you'd expect from the best soldiers.
What kind of training takes place in your ranks?
Combat in natural settings. Combat against the savages' magic.
I'm very curious about how you train against the magic the natives use.
Now these are complex, secret maneuvers. I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you anymore.
That's a pity. It would definitely be instructive.
Yeah, about Raynor.
I heard the recruit Raynor trained here. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, he was a good one. He died a little while ago.
So we've heard. Your captain told us he died during a maneuver. Can you tell us more?
The training we do outside can be dangerous. Unfortunately, Raynor fell to his death in a ravine.
He fell?
During a simulated ambush. I know, it's not glorious, but it happens. I'd like to get back to work now, if you'll allow it, Captain.
Go on. We're gonna go talk to some of your recruits.
I hope that it won't take too long. We're all very busy here.
We'll be quick, Lieutenant.
The story about training against magic is a lie. This lieutenant has no idea what he's talking about.
So what could they be training recruits for here, then?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I don't like it.
Let's go see what the boy has to say.
Soldier!
Yes, Captain.
At ease. We have some questions for you.
Me? At your orders, Captain.
You look exhausted. Is training that rough here?
Well, it's difficult at first, but you get through it. Taming fatigue. That's the key to it all.
Haven't you ever wanted to stop? You've never doubted your vocation.
I'm not a coward, nor a weakling. The strength of the Shadow.
What is that? Your motto?
Our squadrons, Captain.
You seem concerned about your comrades. You keep looking at them.
No, not at all.
Are you afraid of what they might think of you?
Absolutely not, Captain. We are all of one mind in this squadron. We are very united.
Since this is such a close-knit squadron, you must have known Raynor.
Yes, of course. But he's not part of the squadron any longer. He left.
Really?
I don't know what you're trying to get me to say, Captain. Raynor left the squadron because he was sent on a mission. There's nothing more to say.
Sorry, mate, but that's not what happened.
I don't know anything more.
Thank you. That will be all.
Thank you, sire. Captain.
Sim says this low-key gives Flaming Fist vibes. You right.
These recruits are clearly scared to let any information slip.
It's as if their life depended on it.
Oh, we can talk to another recruit over here. Time to start beating information out of Rolf? Not quite yet.
Soldier!
Captain!
At ease, soldier.
We'd like to learn more about your training.
I have nothing to say about it, sir.
Really? Go on, it's not a difficult question. What do you do during training?
Is this a test, Captain?
No, it's not a test. You may speak freely.
Well, training is difficult, but we can't complain, Captain.
That's an interesting way to phrase it. You're very united in this squadron. At least, that's what I've been told.
United. You could say that, yes. Until death.
That's rather sinister. Does the name Raynor sound familiar to you?
Yeah. Well, no, not really.
You seem rather hesitant. Afraid of being reprimanded by your lieutenant?
No. Well, not at all. It's just that I can't tell you anything about Recruit Raynor. And we're lucky to have the Lieutenant as our instructor, Captain.
We should leave this soldier to his work.
Your name, soldier?
Wilhelm. First class recruit Wilhelm, Spectre Squadron.
Keep it up, Wilhelm.
Frozen Data says, I love the idea.
Report.
Hang on.
Captain?
Could you give us a few minutes and take us around the site? I've never been here before, and I'm curious to see what goes on.
I'm not sure if we can, Captain.
We are on duty, Captain.
Right, Lieutenant. Let's go!
Are
you coming with us?
No, thank you. I'd rather stay here. Take in some fresh air.
As you like. In that case, see you later.
Frozen Dino says, I love the idea of mixing a detective game with Renaissance times. Steampunk, actually. It's a little bit Dragon Age Origins, a little bit Witcher, a little bit steampunk, and a whole lot of talking.
We need to talk. And don't worry. Kurt will make sure your superior doesn't come this way.
Why are you doing this?
We didn't think you'd say anything as long as she was here.
If you noticed, others will have too. They'll make me pay.
Even more reason to talk. If we have proof, we can take action and close this camp.
Very well. What would you like to know?
What's really going on here? We know that Raynor didn't die in an accident.
This is supposed to be a training camp for the Guard's elite. Only the most talented recruits are allowed to join. This is an immense honor, an extraordinary chance. That's what we're told every day. But in reality, it's just hell.
Tell me about the training you undergo here.
It's more torture than anything else. We're constantly beaten and humiliated, and the slightest complaint only leads to more blows. They even push us to police one another, so we don't dare talk. Whatever the orders, we put our heads down, grit our teeth, and obey.
It reminds me of the Ordo Luminis' interrogation methods. The poor buggers end up admitting to anything at all. Accepting the unacceptable.
I heard them tell you about the specialist training against the natives in hostile environments. But what they teach us would be more useful for assassins.
As for Raynor, do you know what happened to him?
Yes. One day he just couldn't stand it any longer. He disobeyed orders, he fought back, and people got hurt. That's when things blew up. They summoned him for night training.
What does that entail?
It doesn't have much to do with real training. They call us up for it at the last minute. The weakest serve as punching bags for the others, who are encouraged to beat them. If we refuse, we too become the targets. So we join in and strike. If you're looking to punish Raynor's murderer, you can start with me. We all have his blood on our hands.
Thank you for telling us all of this. You should get back to your comrades.
I hope you can do something. Have this camp closed. Otherwise, I'll soon be as dead as Raynor.
We understand the risk you've taken. We won't let you down.
Yep,
Thank you.
seems chat has it right.
Really? That was truly fascinating.
Captain?
I've seen everything I needed to see. You can leave us.
Yes, Captain.
Shall we go?
Pretend to leave the camp. Cool. Yeah, brave man Wilhelm, you're right.
Good. Willem has spoken.
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell. They're humiliated, spy on each other, get bullied. It's essentially torture. Raynor wouldn't stand for these methods. He rebelled and was summoned for night training.
Are you sure he used that term?
Yes. But he told me it's not really training. The
Kurt's gonna
recruits are
say, I know what it
summoned.
is.
And the others beat them. Sometimes to death. I know.
Called it.
You knew about this kind of training?
Yeah. I thought it was a thing of the past. What a monster. How dare he?
I'm so sorry. I'm lost for words. Tell me, did you learn anything new?
I scouted out the site. There's 2 parts of the barracks we should look at more closely. Rolf's quarters and the basement, which they refused to open for me.
These people's methods are despicable. But we can't just charge into the fray.
Sure we can.
Innocent people could get hurt. What do you want to do, my son?
Let's wait for nightfall. We'll sneak into the camp unseen, search the barracks, the private quarters, and then the basement.
We might also try to find out where this night training takes place.
The basement?
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose their lives tonight. Especially Wilhelm.
The more we hang out with the father, this guy, Petrus, the more we hang out with him, the more I respect him. He's a Theleme official, and he's a member of the church, but he's a hell of a lot better than Inquisitor eat all of my ass. So there's that.
Strange. There's no one left in this part of the camp.
Maybe they're in the combat pit behind the barracks. I saw it when I visited the camp. Or they've already left for their night training.
Exactly, my Foxfire. He's not the extremist the Inquisitor is.
Let's find Rolf's office. He surely has the key to the basement.
Let's do some exploration. Ooh. Night Training Order. All recruits who receive this note are summoned to Soldier Wilhelm's night training. This training is not optional. You are expected at 10 p.m. on the forest trail north of the camp. Should a recruit not attend this training, they will be the subject of the next training. The trail north of the camp. That's that way. Can we go up there? Of course Wilhelm got. Hey, enjoy the rest of your day, Triskia. Thank you for stopping by, friendo, and hope to see you again soon. Or they're planning to jump you? Yeah, I mean, they can jump me all they want. We have the power of gun. I don't give a shit. Key to the torture chamber. Nice. Letter from the commander. Captain Rolf, congratulations for the work you have done. You have perfectly fulfilled your mission so far, and several of your ghost recruits have already accessed positions close to the governor's as planned. Major Herman has informed me that you have suffered some casualties, but nothing susceptible of changing our plans. Continue on this path, and we shall be ready to act shortly.
This letter is disturbing, Kurt. It confirms that several deaths have been disguised in order to keep this camp secret. But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned to governors from different cities. And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units. The conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew?
So it seems. Including about the deaths.
He's gone too far. He dishonors us all. Sieglinder was right.
Letter from Major Herman. Captain Rolfe, your recruits have arrived in San Mateus and perfectly fulfill our expectations. I would not have expected anything less from one of my best students. I made sure that the commander knew what a good job you did in your ghost camp. I have no doubt that he will know how to reward you. If the recruits we send to the other cities are just as efficient, you too will be major soon. Shit, assassins, so about Constantine being sick. Ooh, good call, Birchmila. He's not sick, he's being tortured. Poisoned, probably.
This room. What could have happened in here?
I know this smell only too well. Fear, blood, death.
The Ordo Luminis would surely envy such a place if they knew it existed.
Oof. Well, that's all pleasant. Here we go. Formation report. Captain, we have trained the new recruits as instructed. However, some of them seem to have a hard time with the lack of sleep, so they were sent to the back room to be toughened up. We suffered a casualty, but the experience was very successful, and even though they came out slightly weakened, they were much more cooperative afterwards.
This document explains a lot. They torture the soldiers to break them. Raynor shows up on this list more than once. He gave them a lot of problems.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay for this.
Kurt, Wilhelm's name was added to tonight's training.
These monsters want to make him pay for the help he gave us. The poor child will probably not survive.
We can't let them kill him. We must stop this training immediately.
The risk is that Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us, I will never forgive myself.
Arrest Captain Rolfe.
I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
These children are victims, yes. But they are armed victims.
Avoid casualties against the recruits. I hacked up. 25. We need to sneak through here. 25. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize it was a sneaking area. Protect the Wilhelm. Yes. We will.
I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
These children are victims, yes. But they are armed victims. Are you sure they'll spare us in return?
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
Nope. Okay. How do we want to do this? Remember, Sardine, this is a sneaking mission. Yes. I want to go this way. Where does that patrolly boy go? Patrolly boy is going that way. We're going this way. Where do I want to go? Up.
nobody saw us. All we have to do is ambush them in the pit.
That's easy enough. Oh!
You bastard, how could you be part of this disgrace?
You know that this is how the best soldiers are made. Soldiers, grab your weapons! Death to the traitors!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We're doing our best to avoid a fight, to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey.
Enough! To arms! Attack!
Must I remind you what happened to Raina?
And however many others perished to fuel the ambitions of this camp's leader.
Is this what you were promised when you were recruited?
Maybe not. But this is how one becomes an elite soldier. The best!
Exactly. And no tenderfoot in a silk suit would understand anything about it.
Attack!
Oh, fuck. Well, we tried.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
To my help! And death to the others!
Quick question. Did the father just call down lightning?
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
You're finally here.
Sorry, Captain. The boy resisted longer than planned.
I hope your troops are ready for a real fight. They just crushed your comrades.
Captain Kurt and these courtiers just decimated a whole squadron.
Don't underestimate them. They were able to beat us.
Shut up. Your troops were weak and you're the only one responsible.
What have you done with Wilhelm?
He received the punishment for traitors and insurgents, like Raina before him.
Kurt, I'm terribly sorry. We should have...
saved him first. We're responsible for his death.
By the enlightened, Kurt. Don't let your guilt blind
I
you when
did what the
boy's
quest told me to
murderers
do.
stand before you.
You're right. For Wilhelm! For Raina!
Recruits! Attack!
May the enlightened
Second verse, same as the first.
To my health! And death to the others!
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Not the best quest we've ever done, but we tried. Oh well, sorry, Kurt. Key to the Ghost Camp Barracks. Could saves come unless the save was forever ago? Yeah. We could. Let's see where the load is. It'd be here. Actually, yeah, this isn't a terrible save come. 25. Let's try this again. So, So where's the kid? Like, the only marker I have is arrest Captain Rolf. Where is... Oh, look at that. Save Recruit Rainer. We can go get him. Okay, in that case, then... Hang on. I'm gonna go load this other save. Oh, but... I can't. We're gonna have to double back. Okay. It overrode it, yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, come on. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. That dude ran across the map like a jerk. Ah, what? $25. This is a companion quest, Frozen Dino. This is for Kurt. That's why we got all that rep loss with Kurt. We good this time? Yeah, we good. Okay. Go that way. Can we go that way? No, we need to go out first. I'm tracking the right thing. Don't worry, my Foxfire. Good catch, though. Oops, wrong button.
Despite what Wilhelm told me, I wasn't expecting this. He's getting destroyed.
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away with it.
I can't get down there. Oh, we have to go around this way, I think.
Stop! We won't let you kill this boy like you killed Rainer.
Soldiers! Do you realize what you're doing?
Captain? But...
You shouldn't be here. This time, you won't get away with it. Times!
What do we want to do here?
Do you know what happens to those who die in this regiment? Their bodies are thrown out like those of rabid animals. If you die here, you'll die without glory. No one will ever know what happened to you. I doubt that's what they promised you when you joined the Guard.
No. No, of course not.
A good soldier doesn't fight for glory. He fights to be the best.
Really? Then the Guard really has changed. Did you recruits leave your families to end up lynched and thrown into a ditch?
No. You're right, Captain. We never should have ended up here.
Traitors! Cowards! Deserters!
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Got her.
Will you be all right?
I'm wounded, but I'll survive. Thanks to you.
I'm eternally grateful.
Come, Wilhelm. We'll help you get home. We owe you that, at least. I'm counting on you to bring him back to the camp in one piece.
Yes, Captain.
Well then, let's go. We can't let that vermin Rolf escape us.
And now we gotta go deal with Rolf. Okay, cool. Question, what's back here?
Let's hope that Rolf didn't hear the sounds of combat. Surprise is our best ally.
You're right. Let's try to approach discreetly.
What did that say? 2 intuition. Damn it. We only have 1 intuition. So we'll have to stealth back through. Which is fine. Probably just a shortcut back to camp, almost certainly. Sneak, I will be, don't worry. Save it. So we go back in here. Save. There we go. Looks like the hunt for a cure is going great. Hey, whenever I can get to see you. It's not going poorly, I'll say that. Fuck off! You did not see me. Fuck! 25. The most frustrating thing about these stealth segments is the enemies are not always in line with where their models are, and they can just kind of appear. Now, that might be a fault with the PS4. I'm not willing to say that's a fault with, you know, the GreedFall devs, but it's frustrating. Let's try this again.
Nobody saw us.
Great.
All we have to do is ambush them in the pit. Rolf, you bastard, how could...
I can't save it. Now I can save it. Great. Save scum here, just in case.
Grace.
You know that this is how the best soldiers are made. Soldiers, grab your weapons! Death to the traitors!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We're doing our best to avoid a fight, to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey.
Enough! To arms! Attack!
Mention saving Wilhelm.
It was nearly Wilhelm's turn tonight. It could have been any of you.
Lies! Only the weak fall. So we must prove that we aren't among them.
Nonsense. I've seen more combat than any of you, and I've seen hundreds of soldiers die. Weak or not. I've seen this kind of camp before, full of torture and sadistic officers. I thought it was a thing of the past, but I was wrong. So help me make sure this camp really is the last of them.
You're right, Captain.
There we go.
If we don't put down our weapons, this will never end.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. You've trained cowards.
Their training wasn't finished, Captain, and the speeches were so convincing.
Silence! Where is this second squadron? Should have been here a long time ago.
They're not coming, Rolf.
They surrendered too. It would appear that your training methods aren't very effective.
Now that you no longer have lackeys to send after us, Rolf, you'll have to get your own hands dirty.
I've dreamt of shutting that big mouth of yours up for so long.
Maybe
Hi, Rob.
protect me in this battle.
I have the power of gun. What's your excuse? Key to the ghost camp basement. Health potion. Nice. What's my objective now? Go up here? Yep.
Will you be alright, Kurt?
Yes. Yes. I'll be fine. I'm just glad to know that this camp won't kill anyone else.
What about you, Wilhelm?
Thank you for saving my life. Without you...
I hope you can forget all about this. This is not what the Guard is about.
I don't know if you'll be able to forgive us, Wilhelm.
I've been in your shoes on other nights. You didn't have the choice.
While we wait for this camp to close for good, you'll be under Wilhelm's command. You'll soon receive your transfer orders.
At your orders, Captain.
Glad it's you, Wilhelm.
You'll stay here for now. I'll send men I trust to come get you soon.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all of this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
Are you sure she wasn't involved?
Her? Never. She's old school. She already held the commander at a distance because she didn't like the direction the Guard was headed. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the Guard. I should have listened to her.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's go. We'll go and see her immediately.
Cool. Oh wow, it just teleports us straight there. It's like, you're done in this area, bye! Alright, fine, fair enough. That went much better that time. Oh, by the way, we killed Rolf, 100 XP, price slaughtered. Though he hardly counts.
Sieglinder, I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp. A secret camp, where elite soldiers are trained through terror, humiliation, and torture.
Don't tell me that.
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one. It is designed to create a regiment of assassins.
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was wrong, but I never would have thought it'd go that far.
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it, even encouraged it.
I told you that the commander's ambition would end up leading us astray from the ideals of the Guard, and that we would pay the price for it.
Yes. At the time, I told you you were exaggerating. That he had his reasons.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinder. And reveal the commander's project to the governor of the congregation.
If I were as close to him and his family as you are, I would have done so a long time ago.
I know. I feel so stupid for not having understood Torsten's scheme until now.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt. And too many loyalties are sometimes hard to reconcile. But Torsten betrayed us all. I'm counting on you to make him pay for it.
Believe me, he won't get away with it. Goodbye, Sieglinder.
Goodbye, Kurt. My men and I stand with you.
Cool. And now we're friendly with Kurt, which means we get his passive. I have no idea what his passive is, but it's nice to have it. Maybe +1 intuition? It's either going to be +1 intuition or +1 vigor, probably. But I don't know which one. Let's go talk to the governor. Do we need to go talk to the governor? Wait a minute, let me make sure. No, we don't, actually. I'm gonna do it anyway, though, to see if we have the option. And then we'll go talk to Admiral Cabral. And you look, that's where I'm going. Oh, you mean look, see what his passive is? Maybe? It doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't show me. Maybe over here? Friendship bonus, craftsmanship. There it is. So we have 3 crafting now. When we put our stuff on, that's cool. I would not have expected craftsmanship from Kurt. Interesting choice. Let's go see if we can go talk to Constantine. I'm not gonna complain about it, my Foxfire, but yeah, it does seem a bit odd.
My dear cousin, come closer and tell me what brings you.
We asked him about all of this, didn't we? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to leave now.
Look out for yourself.
Okay, so I can't talk to him about that. Good to know. Let's go grab Vasco and do the arena real quick. Shouldn't take long. Here we go. To the arena.
Come closer, good people. The cure is
This way? Yeah. Birchmeal accused the spinning sardine logo? Yes. Just an open tin of sardines spinning at a rapid pace. All right. Here we go. Ooh, this is still gonna be tricky. Ha! Great. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's keep right on rolling.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Okay. Get this big guy down. Big guy is down. Good.
Excellent.
Great.
And the public really appreciated it. Now that was a challenge well won.
Last one. 5th challenge. Let's fucking go.
Perfect. As soon as you're ready, you can jump right in. Incredible! Who would ever have believed that our excellence would have risen so high?
Ooh, new
so
enemies.
quickly. And now, ladies and lords, here
Uh-oh.
ready to go.
Let's go! And death to the others!
You dead? Now you're dead. Welcome back, Frozen Dino. Great. Ooh, boy. All right. 2 more fights to go. Whoop. Cool. Have some poison. Hang in there, Kurt. Last fight. 15.3. Here we go. What is that thing? It is terrifying looking is what it is. Here we go, chat. What are you? Oh, it's a Nothin. It's a Guardian. Oh, shit. Okay.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Woof. What a glorious looking creature. Yeah, it's cool. Hang in there, Kurt. Just a little bit longer.
Drink a potion. Things are about to get dicey.
Got him.
Fantastic! You are now a champion of the arena.
We did it.
I must say, this is the first time I've
Level
ever
19
seen such
height.
a young team leader win the title. Allow me to give you this. The prize awarded to champions.
Thank you.
100 XP. Prey slaughtered. Nice. Broadsword of the Deceased King. That is a Kurt weapon.
Huh.
Hell yeah. Can I drop down here and get all this loot? Yeah, I can. Hell yeah. Get all this pine resin back. Time for upgrades. Yes, it is. We'll do that in just a second. We also got an attribute point, and we also got a whole lot of codex to explore. So let's head back to the Desarde residence and get ready for this nonsense. Let's go. Oh, we can do it right here. Perfect. Skill and attribute. Yep. Alright, we're going to continue working towards this bad boy. So next thing we get is this. Extended Stasis Alchemy. Increases the duration of the immobilizing effect of the alchemical stasis mix by 50%. Fuck yes. Then over here we want to get Endurance 2. Check. Alright. Let's equip our crafting tunic and our crafting gloves. Great. We'll grab that out of there. We'll grab Tiern robe? When did we get that? That looks like a Soria item. Siora item. Merchant Prince's robe. Merchant Prince's thingus. Merchant Prince's boots. Guard cape. Cool. See, Frozen Dino says, off topic, but ODST PC launched today, pretty fun. Sad we only got a half season of unlocks out of it, though. I have no idea what that is the reference to. I apologize. Can I use the Archbishop's ring? Yes, I can. Okay. Cool. Do I need to upgrade any of this? I do. I need to upgrade this. Actually, that is substantially better than our Tracker's Tunic. I will use this, and I will give this to Siora. Or no, Siora's using this already, actually. So let's upgrade this. This was for Vigor, I believe. Craft level 3, because we've got Kurt with us. Great. Yep. Reinforced protections, yup. Yup. Great. We don't need to upgrade any of this stuff. I do need to upgrade the sword that we just got. Broadsword of the Deceased King. Agility 5. Kurt can't use that yet, unfortunately. Ring of Excommunication we cannot use yet. But we can use the blackened short sword. Oh no, we can't need agility 1. Okay, that's fine. We can still equip this stuff. Which means we look real fly now. Hell yeah. Upgrades for the win. Halo Master Chief Collection. Got it, Frozen Dino. Also, we're just going to ignore the fact that they imply that they've already got assassins around political leaders. No, we're not going to ignore it, but I can't do anything with it yet, so... see, right, here we go. Oh, yeah, you're using the Tracker Tunic. Okay. Well, I'll give you this one, because it's still a little bit of an upgrade for you. We'll give you the Sailor's Gloves. And we'll give you the Officer's Boots. There we go. And then we'll hold on to the rest of this stuff. I'm actually, let's see, how are we doing on weight? 206, we're actually encumbered. Okay, so let me drop some stuff off then. Inventory. Let's drop off the Broadsword of the Deceased King. The Great Honor Dual Flambeurge for now. The Blackened Short Sword for now. Can't use it yet. We'll sell the Antique Claymore and the Giant Smoldering Club. Because those are cool, but not really useful for us. We'll drop the used felt hat off. We'll drop the We'll sell the tracker's tunic and the blue silver soldier's doublet. We'll sell those. We'll sell the hunting gloves. We'll sell both of those boots. That should clear out some weight substantially. Let's go do that first. God, we look so fly now. New Serene Barracks, yeah. Excuse me. Having a stretch. Okay, up we go. Break? Is it that time? Oh, wow. Yeah, we'll do a break as soon as we do a sell. My Foxfire. The blacksmith should be right over here, so we can sell pretty quick. And then I'll take a break. Good call.
The best forge in Tyr. Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again at the forge. What can I do for you?
Sell the giant smoldering club. It's cool, but it's gonna get zoned out pretty quick. Keep the ring of excommunication. Keep the sailor's coat. Sell the blue silver soldier's doublet and the tracker's tunic. Sell the hunting gloves. Sell the boots. Sell the rare spores. Down to 103, that's much better. Purchase your hoof fungus, your crude iron ore, your amber, one of your rubies, because I used one, and that will do for now. Okay.
Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
So we are going to talk to Admiral Cabral as soon as we get back from our break. It is about halfway through the stream. This is the time when I usually take a break. This is a great time to grab a drink, grab a snack, have a stretch, all that good stuff. I'm a little bit late on the break today because I was so engrossed in what I was doing, and apparently chat was too. But I appreciate you guys keeping me honest. Keepers, keep an eye on chat for me, please. I'll turn some music on for you guys, and I will see you in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. Let's get back into the game, shall we? Good to see you guys. And now I can say, Zombie Dad, welcome in. Good to see you. How are things in your world today? Let's go talk to the Admiral. God, this new gear looks so good. I want to get a new cape soon. I think that will be an important thing to get. Oh, we should switch out our companions. Like, don't get me wrong, I like having Kurt and Vasco, but I think the father would be good to have with us. I'm keeping Kurt. I'm keeping Kurt with... Actually, I'm gonna keep Vasco with us for the intuition, and I'm gonna swap out Kurt for the father. Kurt is great, but we did his side quest already, so... Heyo. Boop. Welcome back, Birchmiller. Compose your team. Petrus, you're coming along with us. Let's go. Vasco, Petrus, and Desarde off on another adventure. And I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Thought I was gonna get stonewalled by that sneeze. Ow. Pulled something in my nose when I sneezed, too. Do 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 do. Huh? How do we? What? You're like behind a wall. Okay. Ah. Hidden loot. Speaking of hidden loot, let's do that. Lockpicking level 1 required. I think we're good. Coins, ammo, and hawthorn. Nice. Oh yeah, I promised you guys a codex as well. Let's take a look at the codex, because it's been a minute since we've done that. Guardian Minaiman. This guardian is in the shape of a gigantic half-birdman. Its gigantic wings allow it to fly. It is linked to mountains and summits. According to the professor's observations, this guardian does not have armor, and its body would be vulnerable to sharp attacks. You could even consider poisoning your weapon to heighten its injuries. Cool, cool, cool. You have anything else here? Liwulans. Liwulans, Lewiolgs, and Lanvras. Liwulan. You have never seen lizards this size on the continent. These powerful creatures have a formidable bite, especially because their saliva is venomous, and they can also use their tail to attack. Their scaly and moist skin protects them from elemental attacks, but they are relatively vulnerable to magic. The albino Liwulan is the most dangerous of all and is extremely territorial. It is better to avoid confronting it if possible because the bite is most often fatal. Let's see, we have anything else? We do have something else in animals to take a look at. Tenlands and Yorglans. Okay, here we go. We read about Tenlands already. Oh, no, we didn't. We read about brass Tenlands. These thick-shelled creatures live in groups. They are generally not aggressive if you do not approach their nest. On the other hand, someone putting their eggs at risk will have to face them and will have to be wary, because they have an amazing capacity to bury themselves and carry out surprise attacks. Yorglans. Yorgland is related to the Tenlands. Just like them, it is able to bury itself to perform surprise attacks, but it can also go into a rage and become even more violent. Nice. Spitting Tenlands get their name from their ability to shoot a stream of mucus at a distance whose powerful impact can cause injury. And then the brass variant. The mucus from brass Tenlands does not only cause damage on impact, it is also poisonous. And ancient Tenlands. The ancient Tenland is the most powerful of all the Tenlands, and its cry strengthens the members of its group. Pleasant. The Singing Waters. The Singing Waters is a coastal region crossed by a river. The local inhabitants, very in touch with the sea and the water, named it the Singing Waters for this reason. The village of Wenshavier. This village is that of the Yigaig Throdi, okay, a clan of healers and fishermen who live between the sea and river and use the many plants that grow at the water's edge to treat the sick and wounded. Its name means whitewater in the native language. And the Ghost Camp. This isolated, hidden camp built by the Coin Guard is used to train selected recruits to make them elite troops. San Mateus. The region of San Mateus lies to the west of Tir Ferdi. Theleme built the city, or Theleme, I always call it Theleme. Theleme built its city on rock and roll in a cove to anchor ships, and as far as possible from the city of their enemies of the Bridge Alliance. The city of Tamateus was built by Theleme a few years after the installation of the Alliance on this island. It was named in honor of Saint Mateus, the holy founder of their religious nation. Legend has it that he went out to sea and settled on a wonderful island he had discovered. Many historians think that it could be Tir Ferdi, and many pilgrims come here hoping to walk in the footsteps of the holy man. And then the East Outpost. This outpost was built east of San Mateus, served to protect the city from possible attacks. Cool. We have some new people to talk about. Let's see here. Mother Cardinal Cornelia. The Cardinal Mother Cornelia is the governor of San Mateus and the lands of Theleme on Tir Ferdi in recent years. Although she did not found the colony, it grew enormously under her leadership. She is highly respected by her peers, both for her fervent faith and her undeniable diplomatic skills. With unparalleled political cunning, she subtly manipulates her entourage as well as the representatives of the various orders, and guilds who come to her court. She is said to be loyal to Theleme, but without pity for those who dare to jeopardize her will to make San Mateus the light of Tear for D. Petrus is our homeboy that we just picked up. Bishop Petrus is part of the Order of Missionaries, of which he is a brilliant representative. Skillful in politics and a fine diplomat, he knows how to be flexible about his religious ideas to better achieve his goals. For a few years, he was a diplomat at your uncle's court in Serene, where he knew you when you were only a child. Excuse me, I have a hair on my tongue. He shows you good-heartedness and paternal kindness, but does not hesitate to use his tremendous manipulative skills to help you achieve your goals. Like any important member of the Theleme clergy, he is also a seasoned user of light magic. Okay, so he is a mage. Interesting. Inquisitor, eat all of my ass. Aloysius is a member of the Ordo Luminus, Theleme's Inquisition. He is an uncompromising man, violent and blinded by an extreme faith that considers politics and diplomacy as obstacles. He will stop at nothing to achieve his goal, the absolute conversion of all those he meets and the purification of heretics. Cool. And then the only other thing we have are the notes that we read when we pick them up. Excuse me? So I'll just scroll through these. We've read all of these when we pick them up. Not a big deal. Okay. Finally, we can go see the Admiral. Oh, how are we doing on alchemical preparations? Actually. Inquisitor always sus. Nice. Techniques. Yeah, we don't have a lot. We only have 6 elementals and 8 stasis. Okay, we need to get some more of those soon. Remind me, chat. We need to do some crafting of elemental helpful things relatively soon. Not right now. We're not out, but definitely something to do in a little while. Admiral?
Desarde, what can I do for you?
You know about some ruins?
I've explored many ruins on this island, ruins that after careful scrutiny were built by the congregation. In one of them we found a journal that made reference to your guild. This document, as are the buildings, date much further back than the arrival of the Bridge Alliance a decade ago. These discoveries raise a good many questions, questions that my cousin would like you to answer.
I understand. All the same, we are in a difficult situation. We are bound by the Pact. I could eventually overlook these engagements if you would perform a service. Commander Fernando, who holds the port of San Mateus, has problems with certain members of Theleme. But your friend here could without a doubt tell you more.
I believe I see what the Admiral is speaking about. Or rather, who.
Go on.
A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. You already witnessed it for yourself at San Mateus. They look with a wary eye at all those who do not swear faith to Theleme, and refuse to express their faith openly. It is possible they have decided to target the Norts. We will need to speak with those on Theleme lands. And of course, seek out the Bishop Domitius.
Solve these problems, and I will reconsider the validity of the Pact. I will answer your questions. Anything else?
No, that'll do for now. Thank you, Admiral.
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
So there's that. What other quests do we have currently? Scholars in the expedition. Find the Scholars Expedition camp. And go to the village indicated by Petrus. I want to do this in Rage Dontrig, in the Singing Waters. Go through the Natural Dam in Tear Daub. Okay. I think we'll do that later. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow this quest. I kind of like it. So let's head back to Theleme and see what we can see. I'm excited. Got my new armor. Got our book. Actually, real quick. Vasco is sorted for a bit. What do you have? Mental power, endurance, and willpower. Okay. So you like magic rings and necklaces. well, unfortunately for you, Petrus, the magic rings are mine. Speaking of which, what do I need for my new ring? Mental power 4. How far am I from mental power 4? A long way. We don't get another one of these until level 22, and that'll only get me to mental power 3. Okay. We're fine for now. He can have hand-me-downs. That's true. He can have hand-me-downs. Here, Petrus, I found a better one. Yeah, pretty much.
One armor that fits you like a glove. We'll make it for you.
We should probably do a hard save. We haven't done that in a little bit. We've gotten a lot done. Get that sorted. Alright, off to Theleme we go. Oh!
Money bags. Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Got him. That was pretty much the definition of you walked into the wrong neighborhood, friend. Okay. Theleme is this way. It'll probably be daylight by the time we get there, which is fine. I'm just gonna warp straight to the city. Yeah. 20 hours, 26 minutes. It was raining magic in that fight? Yeah, it was. That was quick. While we're waiting for the level to load, let's talk to Petrus. We haven't really done that yet.
Ah, my child, I'm happy that you are here. I've had an idea that I wish to present to you.
Please do.
I've known the Mother Cardinal for quite some time. She is a formidable woman, gifted and diplomatically skilled. I fear that your cousin might be a little defenseless when dealing with her, and would like to give him a few weapons.
What do you have in mind?
Diplomacy is not only a matter of formal encounters and choreographed etiquette. If we had the means to action more personal leverage, the Mother Cardinal could not manipulate your cousin.
How could we ever find anything of that sort?
Everyone has nasty little secrets, my child. It's our task to discover Cornelia's.
Okay.
Very well. Let's go and discover what the governor would rather keep hidden from the world.
Excellent.
How would you like to go about this?
We must search her apartments in St. Mateus.
Perfect, that's where we're going anyway.
They'll be guarded, of course. But if we are discreet, that shouldn't be a problem.
This is taking quite a risk. The congregation's reputation could suffer if we're caught, and my cousin's position would be weakened.
I know. But keep in mind that I know the palace extremely well. And if we want to be sure to pass without being noticed, we need only dress ourselves up as servants.
That would improve our chances. Well, let's do it.
Cool. Now, can I just, like, ask you about some stuff?
What can I do for you, my child?
Yeah.
What was your role at my uncle's court? Were you already an ambassador?
No. But I was part of the embassy. I had only just started my career as a diplomat back then. Theleme was hoping to convert the congregation, and they had sent me to spread the word. I tried to teach you some of the basics because you had a predisposition for magic, but you were so young. You preferred to run around the halls with a wooden sword in hand, chasing your cousin.
Cool.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
They keep hinting that Desarde is a singular individual. Predisposition for magic, looks like a native. I would not be at all surprised if at some point in this game they were like, "You're the chosen one, sent away from our lands to keep you safe." But I would say this is one of the most tactful "you are the Dovahkiin" games I've ever seen. And I mind this a lot less than I mind Divinity Original Sin, for example. Desarde is special, but they're not ramming it down our throat. Which I could not ask for better. Let's go question the bishop first. Is that up here? No, it is not. It is... I mean, it is up there, but... we need to go... we need to go this way. Hello, Sergio. There's a great deal of stuff in your nap spot, I'm afraid. I'm not in a position to move it right now, darling. I'm sorry. Turn the light off for now. Upstairs, interestingly enough. It says there's a side quest up there too? Oh, the Mother Cardinal, of course. Huh, I wonder if that means... hello, cat. The bridge guy, Al-Sad, has something for us too. Well, one thing at a time.
Ah, Your Excellency. The Enlightened must have sent you. I would like to ask a favor of you.
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one St. Lucius wrote about.
Did you?
We did, but let me explain. This island was where St. Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect community. Some time ago, we created a village which we called Eden, following his example. We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described in the Holy Scriptures. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith by our theologians. As you can imagine, it is of the utmost importance to us. All the more so because we discovered some tablets there, which were engraved by our founder.
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicions.
I see you understand. Alas, these tablets were stolen, probably by the islanders who still reject our influence. I know that you are generally well accepted by the natives. That is why I was hoping that you could help us to retrieve what belongs to us.
I suppose I could go to Eden and try and retrieve them.
Marvelous. The leader of the community, Father Justinius, will be able to answer your questions.
Justinius.
May the Enlightened assist you in this holy quest, Your Excellency.
Sure, we can do that. But first, I need to talk to this guy.
What do you want from me, my son?
Your hat, mostly.
Emissary of the congregation.
Ah. The congregation still has the uncanny gift of surprising us. I am Bishop Domitius. I represent the Ordo Luminous on the island. What can I do for you?
Your boy is a fuck.
I believe you have a few problems with the Nauts who reside in the port.
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my son. And of course the pagan Nauts would be among them. They are very secretive,
and have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves under cloak of mystery. The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature, just like the sorcery used by the natives. And to top it all off, and this is where it stings, we suspect them to be at the origin of the Malachor.
Whatever do you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Nort suffering from the Blood Plague? Why are they spared? The only logical reason is that they are at its origin, calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple as day. I am certain that we will find clues of their rituals and their pagan idols in their stockhouses in the port.
What a nest of absurdities.
What other reaction would you expect from those responsible for the curse that afflicts us?
Very well. Let's just agree that these rumors need to be verified.
Anything else?
Nope. That the only member of the Order Luminous who is worth a shit right now is Petrus. Every single other member of the Inquisition is a fuck. Alright then, good to know. 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back now. Dealing with some minor renovations. Our dishwasher is broken, so we're getting a new one, and I'm just finalizing a couple of things. Sorry about that. I would have put some music on for you guys, but I didn't have time. They appeared on my peripheral and started talking. I only had time to mute. Apologies, friends. But yeah, as I was saying, every member of the Inquisition is a fuck. Thank you, Star Dancer. How are we doing on weight? Real quick. How are we doing on weight? 107? Not bad. Thank you for not making crafting items have weight, devs. I appreciate that. Harbor Street. Mission Commander Fernanda. Mission Commander Fernanda. Okay, so they're the same. Alright, let's go in here. Hello, friend.
Hello, sir. You are from the congregation, are you not?
Indeed. Desarde. Your admiral has sent me here.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here. What might I do for you?
We've heard this voice actor in previous games, and I know that because every time he talks, I imagine the barkeep from Bree in The Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. So I know we've had this guy in other games before, because I brought that up before.
Your admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Theleme. What more can you tell me?
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah, I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then two of my men up and disappeared, and I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my requests for an audience. The games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so. Find my men, I implore you. More questions?
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminis, and he spoke of his fears concerning the Nauts.
That hardly surprises me. That man is full of pride and arrogance, and sees evil wherever he gazes.
That bishop is not made of milk and kindness, but his questions are intriguing. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor because you never fall prey to it.
Responsible for the Malachor? And how?
Through your magic. Some sort of ritual. Do you use a magic very similar to that of the natives?
I have nothing more to say about it. Those are merely the fantasies of a lunatic. More questions?
Thanks. I've got everything I need. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Naut's secrets, but the documents at the Harbor Master's office may teach us something new, if we can stay discreet.
I want to find out about it purely for my own curiosity, not for any other reason. My Fox versus I want to play it not. The more I play of this game, the more I kind of want to do a tabletop game in this setting. And I'm just gonna say this. This is gonna be controversial to a lot of people, but I'm gonna say it true. We are, what, more than 20 hours into this game at this point, with tons more to go. I like it better than Witcher. I'm enjoying this game more than I'm enjoying Witcher.
Good day. I'm looking for several sailors, some Nauts that disappeared a few days ago.
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. But I did hear talk like everyone else on the port, but that's all. You should ask the Mage Inquisitors who have taken up lodgings here of late. They must have certainly seen something. We see them everywhere, and they spend their time spying on all that moves, especially eyeing all that the Nauts are up to.
And what do these Mage Inquisitors look like?
They wear a very peculiar symbol.
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the island. Especially considering what we've learned from Domitius. They must be doing everything in their power to discover the Naut's secrets.
I want to discover the missing Nauts thing. I do. But what I really want is... Where's the Harbor Master's office? What I really want is that. Oh, it was in the area with the dude. Cool. Okay. Zones controlled by other factions. Oh! I have a thing for this. There. Now we're a knot. And this is why we keep this stuff. that a dude? No, it's a glowing bucket. Hey, take the barrel, thank you. Okay. Nothing here but loot. As far as world building goes, yeah. I like the world building of GreedFall more than I like the world building of Witcher. Witcher is darker, and I generally prefer darker stories. I won't deny that. But GreedFall is more intriguing. And they do diplomacy better. Granted, Geralt of Rivia is not a diplomat. He's not portrayed as a diplomat, he's not meant to do it, but he's thrown into politics so often that he could do with some improvements of the diplomacy. Whereas this game, all of the quests that we do are flavored for a diplomat. Some of Geralt's quests, especially the main story stuff, is not necessarily flavored for a Witcher. It just kind of exists, and Geralt does it. And they're good, don't get me wrong, but they're not as as constantly on brand, I should say, as this game is. And I think that should be applauded. I do. And I will always choose navigating courtrooms over killing big monsters. I respect that there are people, even arguably a majority of people, who would rather kill big monsters than do political intrigue stuff. That's fine. But you got a lot of games for that shit. And there are very few games for this shit. So, I appreciate it. Winter Bracket says, it's strange that Theleme go after the Nots that transport most of all the supplies to the colony. Yeah? But to be fair, zeal is often blinding. Put that away. They're being portrayed as almost fanatical, Winter Viking. But not completely bad, right? Like, they're definitely shown in a less favorable light to the Bridge Alliance, but the Bridge Alliance is making some bad decisions too. There's definitely shades of gray with all of the factions, and I, for one, appreciate that. I walked right past the glowing crate. Good job, Kit. check them out for Mayor Petrus? Yeah, I probably should. Let's see. No. Petrus is using a novice's ring. Oh, wow, yeah, they're better for Petrus. There you go, dude. Enjoy. Excuse me. What's back here? See, he gets hand-me-downs. Yeah, he does. Not disguise, best disguise. Here we go. Orders from the Harbor Office. To the attention of the Knots in charge of guarding the warehouse. It is crucial that the number of guards patrolling the most sensitive warehouse be doubled. Inquisitors in disguise were spotted in the area. They must be attempting to get inside. So exercise caution and make sure not to let anyone inside these warehouses. Only the Knots are allowed inside. Our secrets must be protected at all
This
costs.
note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way we'll know exactly what the Nauts are hiding from us.
I can assure you we're not hiding anything reprehensible. But if you absolutely want to check it out for yourself...
Thank you, Vasco. I don't believe for a minute that it's anything problematic, but it'll be worth taking a look at, I'm sure. In other news, reprehensible is a good word. I like that word a lot. Winter Viking says probably buy the game to support the devs. Oh, you thinking about getting this game, Winter Viking? Please do. Anytime that I can say that I directly influence somebody to purchase a product that I agree with and endorse and want to do more with, that helps the channel writ large. So over there. That being said, it also helps to watch me play it, so do as you like. And never ever spend money that you would use on something else. Weren't we just in here? I mean, well, but... let's see what we can find. Here we go.
These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. Oh. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side.
I wouldn't begin to know how this one works. It's a new model, invented recently. It's designed to measure the depths of the oceans. It's extremely useful.
Cool. Tell us more, Vasco.
And that? It looks like a thermometer. And this other machine. Does it really predict the weather?
The second instrument is a barometer, and it does indeed predict where the weather is going to be. Nothing magic in it either, I can tell you that.
Huh, okay. And even if it was magic, so what? Admiral's note. Please have the dolphin cry of the Trident repaired as quickly as possible. Also make sure to replace the barometer. The one on board is not as precise as it should be. The crew were not able to steer clear of the storm in time, which cost us a sail. And be discreet. The Inquisitors are watching us. Admiral Cabral. Okay. Is there more to be had? There is more to be had. That's the missing knots. But there's still something in here. There's still something here. Oh, here it is. 'Cause I'm a dingus.
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars.
These objects are called sextants. Looking at the heavens through them, we can determine and track precisely the course of our ships.
Nothing magic nor impure therein. They're nothing but measuring instruments. These instruments are incredible, and I would be hard-pressed to use them. But I certainly see nothing magic in here. Nor anything diabolical. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be the product of science. And I've definitely found nothing related to the Malachor, nor a secret sect or cult. This Domitius has let his imagination and the taste of Naught's secrets get the best of him.
I don't think you realize the importance of what you have just seen. These instruments allow us to dominate the oceans and discover new worlds. Keeping this secret has enabled us to remain the only ones capable of navigating the high seas.
Everyone just thinks you use a magic of your own.
We were the ones that spread that rumor. It harms our reputation, but protects us from competition.
And this story about the Malachor?
I have no way to explain why we don't catch it, but we're not responsible for it. I truly hope you'll reveal nothing of what you've discovered in this place.
Yeah, I'm not really inclined to give the Inquisition what it wants, but at the same time, Vasco, we have to tell them something.
The Ordo Luminous was completely wrong. We must find these missing Naughts.
And while I don't want to tell them, you know, that you guys are scientific powerhouses to rival the Bridge Alliance, we have to tell them something, mate. And I'm not sure what that something would be. Did we talk to this bro? Don't think we did.
Good day. I'm looking for 2 men, Naughts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, I do. 3 or 4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor. A nice fellow. He was telling these stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to... you can imagine. And well, he never came back. He wasn't that drunk to have passed out. If it were that, we would have found him. No. Something happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that is where we should go. If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here.
Good call. Let's go. Eden Town Square. Nice. Hey, chat. I have a question. I don't live in a city or near a city, but I have seen these metal grate things around trees in cities. This one appears to be a religious symbol of some sort, but I have seen these same devices around trees. What are they?
We're approaching the tavern. If we want to eavesdrop on conversations, we should be discreet.
Depends on the shape. Okay. Vaguely circular metal doohickeys with like grates in them around trees.
You again. Why am I not surprised to see you implicated in this story of surveillance?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A witness told me that you and others of your order seem to be spying on all comings and goings in the port. 2 Nauts were captured not long ago. You had to have seen something.
You are mistaken, my son. You've been misinformed.
Petrus?
You do know that lying is forbidden in the sacred texts. Lies from someone as pious as yourself.
Petrus. All politics. Why am I not surprised to see you playing the lawyer to infidels?
Remember your manners, Aloysius, and tell us politely what this is about. The Mother Cardinal will be most saddened to hear that you have shown aggression to an emissary, and you know she'll listen to me.
I do not appreciate this attempted intimidation. But very well. Since you insist, these Nauts were arrested. We were forced to interrogate them to bring to light their pagan rituals.
It wasn't a sanctioned arrest, was it?
No. The Mother Cardinal is not aware. Not yet. But as soon as we have succeeded in making them talk and they have confessed their heresy, she...
Of course. Where did you take them?
The Coin Guard has lent us their jails and some men. We do not normally like to call upon the services of these brutes, but we have need of their skills and discretion.
These Inquisitors really don't realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
Glad we had Petrus with us. I didn't do it on purpose, I'll just say that out front, but having Vasco and Petrus with us for this quest has helped immensely. It's also given us very interesting dialogue. Oi, Coin Guard! Let's see. My Foxfire says a band of sheet metal wrapped around the trunk can prevent climbing pests from gaining a foothold. Palm trees that have multiple or clumping trunks, on the other hand, should be protected by a 2-foot tall metal wall that, when inserted into the ground, surrounds all of the trunks. It's probably for drainage reasons. Like, what I was talking about looked very much like what I showed on the stream. Thank you, my Foxfire, first of all. But it was rows of metal slats, relatively low to the ground. It probably drainage.
Halt! You have no authority to go any further.
Bitch.
Very well. Let's just say I'm going to have to break my way in.
Why must this sort of thing happen when I'm the one on guard duty?
A bit of poison on my brain. Then let's go!
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
Get out of here. Petrus didn't really argue about fighting his homies.
Thank you. Thank you for getting us out of there.
Those Inquisitors are completely mad. They tortured us. They wanted us to admit to all manner of horrors. Stories of some demonic cult and curses of Malachor. I was of the firm belief that they were going to kill us. But you must make haste. They are planning some sort of wickedness.
They spoke of a great purification. And after that, they did this to us. It doesn't bode well, not at all. I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Maybe you'll learn something there of interest. Thank you again for freeing us. We'll be able to make it back to port on our own.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification, before they can execute their plan. Taking into consideration what we learned in the warehouse, it will not be difficult to convince the Mother Cardinal to intervene.
Okay, so we have a lot of choices now. Let's open a map once we're outside and see what those choices are. Alright, see what we got. We can find proof against the Order Luminous. That's for a separate thing. Okay, so this is actually the only thing we have to do right now. This is the side quest that we'll do while we're here, but we need to go there. Okay, cool beans. Let's go. Hi, Squeaky! Welcome in to you and yours, so Squeaky. How are things in the land of Squeaky today? Good to see you. And you got plenty of time before Crown of Fangs tonight, friendo. By the way, my Foxfire. Let it be known that being here is never an obligation. I'm firmly of the opinion that if a streamer demands your attention, your attendance, or your subscription, they deserve none of them. But I haven't noticed you around for our tabletop stories. Not your thing? I ask 100% as a curiosity, and that is not a loaded question in any way. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. I just like keeping tabs on what my community likes, and you're very quickly becoming a full-fledged member of this community, so I just wanted to check in. If there was anything I could do to make things better for you, I would take it into account. But if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. No big deal. Appreciate you letting me know. Say what you want about religious fanatics. I love these types of bookshelves. They're gorgeous. Almost always used in a religious context, but they are so pretty. I'm always looking to improve the stream, my Foxfire. That was like the main thing. My Foxfire says, here in October I may disappear though. New X-Pack for WoW releases and I'll have a lot to do. Well, the good news is you won't be missing GreedFall. Because we have Arctober all month long in October, where we're going to be taking a look at a whole bunch of different games and doing some stuff. It is a big special event, and I'd love it if you showed up, but I understand if you got other stuff going on, and that's completely fine. That being said, we do have some people in the community who play WoW. You might want to, if you're of a mind, you might want to hit them up and see if they want to roll with you. They might not. I can't speak one way or the other. What the deuce?
And let's go!
No reputation hit for that. They were just enemies in our way. At least I don't think there was a reputation hit for that. Was there and I just missed it, chat? I mean, frankly, fuck the Inquisition, so I don't really care one way or the other, but still worth asking. Message from the Inquisitor Bishop Domitius. The purification of the knots will begin as soon as those who are in our jails will have confessed. We will have enough proof then to convince the Mother Cardinal to let us act. It is high time we eliminate these heretics who have been allowed to circulate our cities freely. Until then, stay discreet. We will be in a delicate situation if our plan would be revealed too early.
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness.
Let us do so. I'm liking the cloak. Oh, Squeaky, we got our new armor. We got, here, let me... We got our endurance level 2. And we were able to put on the Merchant Prince's armor, which is badass. I'm going to upgrade it from blue to purple next time we do some crafting, but it's pretty dope right now. Let's go see the Mother Cardinal. I want to get a new cloak soon. The one we have is +1 charisma. It seems like most of the cloaks that I've found are +1 charisma. But, I want a different one. Like, I like the blue, but if I could get, like, one that's a little bit fancier, I would. Maybe if the Bridge Alliance? I'll see if the Bridge Alliance has a good one.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Okay, so we have to talk to the bishop. I was seeing if we could...
Your Excellency.
I was seeing if we could talk to the Mother Cardinal instead, but no, we have to talk to the bishop.
Yes?
If you're gonna risk wearing a cloak, might as well be a fancy one. Yes.
I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discoveries made during our investigation.
What is this about, Domitius?
Well, I don't rightly know.
The Ordo Luminis captured several Nauts, locked them in jails rented to them by the Coin Guard. They were tortured with the singular goal of forcing them to admit heresy. They obtained nothing. If I had not intervened, these men would be dead.
Is this true, Domitius?
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpreted the evil. I would have never allowed such a plan.
Bitch, please.
These Nauts are now united with their captain, and I am certain they would be most eager to bear testimony. You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought to my ears his order's accusations concerning the Nauts. According to him, they practice a religion close to those of the natives and use a nature-drawn magic. They would also be implicated, therefore, in the appearance of the Malachor.
That is an extremely serious accusation.
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof other than the Nauts' tradition of secrecy. But these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions, risking the fragile peace of the island. Following up on the accusations of Bishop Domitius, I wanted to verify for myself what this was all about. I went to take a look at their storerooms and saw what they contained.
And are you going to tell them? You know how vital this information is to us.
Your secrets have already nearly cost the lives of your own men. It's time they were revealed. There were neither idols nor objects of any ritual, nor even anything magical, and absolutely nothing that could be attributed to the origin of the Malachor. I found nothing but measuring instruments and diverse navigational machines. I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminis, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack, a great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Naut building and make prisoner of every one of their men that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Nauts are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Nauts? I want them arrested. Him and every member of his order. I will decide at a later time their fate. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention. Going after the Norts. What madness. Without you, this city would now be drowning in chaos. Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
Cool. So, hurt our Knot reputation a little bit, but we can get that back. That's fine. While we're here... Boop. No. Boop. We struck a mighty blow against the Ordo Luminous, so I will take that over just about anything else. Key to a secret room. Ooh. A secret room? Where would this be? I will say this. Theleme might be a bunch of fanatics, but I like their decorating the most of every place that we've been to so far. I do like the Bridge Alliance. I do like the Congregation of Merchants, but just in terms of furniture choice and personal style, Theleme's got it going on. I'll give him credit for that, if nothing else. Note from a servant. Your Eminence, we have reorganized the basement room as you ordered. The damage caused by your Excellence's guest was substantial, and we regrettably had to replace the carpets, which have been heavily stained. I hope you will find the new carpets to your taste. I made sure the key to the room was on your desk as usual. So what I'm hearing is the Cardinal has a secret sex dungeon. Cool. So Squeaky says, so the reputation loss is not to worry about. No, it is not. Why would that hurt your Knot rep? Because we had to reveal their most closely guarded secret to the leader of one of the other factions in front of Vasco. If I didn't have Vasco with me, it probably wouldn't have hurt my Knot reputation. But it's fine. We're probably going to get a Knot reputation boost from turning this quest into the Admiral, so not a big deal. Need to go down. Can't go that way. Where would the down be? Not a big deal, exactly. So Squiggy says the cats are making hunger noises. I am also making hunger noises. But I will get noms in just a little bit. Here we go. I have found the Downmoor, chat. Secret bureaucratic sex dungeon. Let's go.
This area of the palace is forbidden to visitors, by order of the Mother Cardinal.
We did not know. Please excuse us.
The basements are for servants only.
Very well. We'll go back up.
Disguise the team as servants. Alright. We need comfortable vests. Where would we get comfortable vests? Bureaucratic Sex Dungeon is definitely a punk band. You right. Excuse me. Does the merchant out here in the square, excuse me, sell them? They're a cover band for Ninja Sex Party. Nice. Do 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 do.
Don't hesitate. All of our products are a blessing from the Enlightened.
Did he have a thing above his head? Yeah, he did.
Cardinal herself. Don't hesitate to have a rummage around.
First things first. We can sell this. Sell this. Sell this. Sell this. Sell this. Guard cape. What does the guard cape look like? Oh, I can't see it from this angle. Damn. Take a look at that in a minute. Purchase. Ooh, agility 3 for that. Nothing I want there. Inquisitor's vestments. Thanks, I'll pass. Comfortable vest. Uh-huh. 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 Ooh. Willpower rank 2 required for those. That's a shame. Lined Cape of Theleme. I don't think I want to wear Theleme's colors. Definitely want your pine resin. Definitely want your crude iron ore. Definitely want your hoof fungus. Cool. Thank you, friend.
Goodbye. May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Go ahead and equip our boys with these. Don't mind us. Oh, let's check that cape that we got as well. Guard cape. What does this look like? Oh, it's just like a tattered brown cape. Not interested. Like I said, we'll check the bridge. What are their colors? That's their colors right there. The red with the sunburn. It's pretty, but... Be the Inquisitor, follow the Exterminatus? No. Those vests actually look pretty good? Yeah, they do. You're right. Not your setting. No, it's great. It's just, I don't really like the Inquisition. Triskare. How many servants wear cloaks? At least one. Yup.
Ah, well. This is a very unique place. The smell of stupor and vice reign as its masters.
You're not wrong. We should search this place.
Called it.
For goodness sake. This room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking.
It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh, here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans.
We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Theleme, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should continue searching. Perhaps we missed something.
Agreed. I'm not gonna call this area tasteful, but they handled it surprisingly delicately. I appreciate that. There's no reason for it to be gratuitous. Mother Cardinal Cornelia's account book. This account book lists many loans made from a moneylender called the Magpie. For every expense, there is a corresponding money amount which completely cancels it. The sums are astronomical. However, there is no mention of where this money comes from. There are also many recurring payments to a certain Candy Cane.
This document is highly important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a moneylender. Actually, enormous sums.
What's more, she does so quite regularly. How does she manage to give it all back?
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times. Quite suspicious, don't you think?
This sweet person must be doing her huge favors to get these sums. I think we have everything we need. There is probably a connection between these pleasure parties and the account books. Let's ask a few questions.
The moneylender is well established. He can be found near the main square. As for this Candy Cane, the name doesn't ring any bells to me, but the moneylender must know more about him.
We can also go and gather information at the Coin Tavern. Perhaps the manager knows him.
Cool, so we have a lot of places to go explore. Hell yeah. This is all to ultimately help Constantine, so might be useful. Let's suit up before we go. What did you have before, Vasco? This. And you had that. There we go. I would be very surprised if this armor set didn't take me to the end of the game, because I really like it. Just needs a better cape, about the only thing. Alright, let's see. Question the innkeeper in San Mateus, question the prostitute, question the bookmaker, and question the moneylender. Okay. Let's see. Question the prostitute is there. Question the moneylender. Let's do this first. Order of Luminous's quarters is not where we want to go. We want to go around. Whoop. Glowing box. Yoink. Looks like today is much more relaxed than yesterday. Yeah.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually. I have a small favor to ask.
You don't look like you need money from me.
I've been sent by the Mother Cardinal. She needs money. You know why.
That's unusual. She usually comes in person. Ah, well, business is business after all. What do you want?
She has sent me to find out if she still owes money and to make a little withdrawal.
No debts to settle. Everything is in order, as always. How much does she need? Same as last time?
Yes, that would be perfect.
Excellent. Let her know that the usual conditions apply.
Do you think that will be all right for Candy Cane?
What do you mean for Candy Cane? Good Lord, are you crazy or something? I don't want to know what my clients get up to with their money.
I apologize. I'm not used to this. I thought that...
You think too much. Go and see him, sort your business out, and come back to see me when you know how much she needs.
Very well. Thank you very much.
Well, we know what to do. And apparently like a mob boss or something? Where's the bookkeeper? Bookbinder? Book person? Do we know? Question the bookmaker in San Mateus. Where's the bookmaker? Is it a Claudius? Harbor office. Warehouse D. Order Luminous' quarters. The Sarday residence. Crafting table. Old logging expedition. Damn. Damn. We can go talk to the prostitutes, but I want to go talk to the bookmaker. Oh! The bookmaker is in the tavern, as is the innkeeper and the prostitute. Okay, cool. So it's all in the same place. Dope. So is there sugar daddy? Apparently, yeah. Looks to be the case. Let's see what we know. We got time. We got time to see what's going on in this quest. Every day of playing this game is just so rewarding. This game is awesome. Should be straight up here. Cool. Start with the barkeep. Excuse me. What was that? Thought that was a thing glowing on the table.
Can I get you anything?
Yes.
I'm here for something else. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
If you wish. What would you like to know?
What can you tell me about a certain Candy Cane?
Candy Cane? Everyone speaks about him, or has heard of him, but no one really knows him.
And what do they say about him?
Here, nothing. You need to go downstairs for that sort of thing.
To the games room and the brothel?
Yes, that's more the kind of place where they'd talk about him.
Okay.
Do you think that the Mother Cardinal may have ever been here?
Are you drunk or something?
You sometimes deliver goods to your big clients, isn't that right?
Of course. The rich don't like to get drunk among mere mortals.
And have you ever supplied anyone from the palace?
Yes, that has happened. It suits them.
And who places these orders?
Well, a steward, of course. Don't you know how things work?
A woman? Dressed in a long green cloak?
No, the steward is more discreet. On the other hand, the person in the big green coat, the steward speaks to her sometimes. They know each other or work together.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Okay. Where would one find the bookmaker? Lower floor. Also lower floor. Okay, cool. Down we go.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
I imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell.
Obviously. Even though I would prefer it wasn't the case. He's a sort of organizer. He captures most of the beasts who fight in the arena.
Does he now?
How is that a problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business.
If that's the case, why don't you stop him?
He has friends, protectors. Without solid evidence, no one will lift a finger. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared.
Do you know where I can find him?
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise you to stay away from the guy.
I know how to look after myself. Thanks for the information. Has the Mother Cardinal ever come here to place bets?
The Mother Cardinal? And why not Saint Matthias himself while you're at it?
I must be going.
Next time, then.
There's another arena here that we could potentially utilize later.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and it's free. So, have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just say that I'm gathering information.
My treasures are worth their price. I promise you that you will get your money's worth. For you, I'm sure we can make a special arrangement.
Don't be creepy. I don't know if I want to do this.
Father, do you want to explain to this man why we are here?
There we go.
Of course. We are not here for your services, but to lead an investigation. Several clients of yours have made a complaint. Precious objects disappearing after your employees' visits.
People in very high places are concerned, which explains why we've been asked to take care of it.
This cannot be. Well, listen. Come in, but please be discreet.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Here we go. Okay. Who do we need to talk to in here? Her. Oh, couple of girls. Okay. Cool. Start with you.
Look, a new face. Oh, but wouldn't that be... Hello, Father.
Oh, hello.
We would like to
Later,
know if
Triska.
you know who this earring belongs to. Is it maybe yours?
Absolutely not. I am careful not to leave my belongings with clients, and I have no desire to answer your questions. That doesn't fall within my services.
Very well. Goodbye.
Fair enough.
There are too many of you for me alone, my little lambs.
Sorry, madam, but we're here to ask other favors of you. This question might seem a little surprising, but do you know who this earring might belong to?
Why? It's mine. I lost it when... How did you get hold of it?
Are you sure you want to broach that subject here?
You're right. Come with me.
Okay.
Well, what do you want? Why are you giving me back my earring?
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all?
No. Do not say anything to him, I beg you. He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
What would you like to know?
A lot of things.
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important to me. But I don't know them.
Do you know who organizes these parties?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see anyone else, apart from the clients.
You can't even give me a single name.
No, The only person who sometimes speaks to this steward is a woman who is always wearing a green coat. She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she arrives.
Do you think that an important person from Theleme could have partaken in these soirees?
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we are a bunch of degenerates.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our questions.
I don't know.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly doubt she dabbles in that.
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. What a testimony. Admit it, you must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to these influential people, wouldn't you agree?
Well, I was able to recognize someone, once. Even with a mask on, I'm good at recognizing my clients.
Please continue. I'm all ears.
I don't want to implicate anyone, but he is of no real importance, and you've probably never even heard of him. It's the local moneylender.
Of course it is.
I know very well who you're referring to, my dear.
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh? This stays between us.
Sure, sure.
I don't even remember the subject of this conversation anymore. This woman in the green coat, could you tell me about her?
She always hides her face and never joins us. Then she disappears into a little office and locks the door.
I see. She is quite important, then. Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He is a powerful person, so his name makes the rounds.
Have you ever spotted him at these pleasure parties?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize him. I've heard his name before, but that's all.
Thank you for your help.
Be sure not to mention this to anyone. I'd lose my clients if they suspected me of speaking about them, you know.
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. Petrus, you and I are going to have a talk about the ignobility, or lack thereof, of this profession. Just saying. Alright, well, whatever this is going to do, we'll have to take a look at it first thing tomorrow. Because it is high time for me to get out of here, unfortunately. I need to get ready for the show tonight, but I enjoyed bringing GreedFall to you guys once again. If you're new around here, I'd like to take your attention for just a moment, if I may. I am the sharp-eyed Kitsune, the teller of tales and the weaver of mysteries, the masked bard. This is a channel that is devoted to lore and storytelling, world-building, role-playing, and discussions of those things. So if that's to your fancy, you're in excellent company here, and I do hope that you enjoyed your time with us. I stream every single day that my health permits me to do so, and we're rolling with advantage in 2020, which is 2 chances to catch a given stream. Tonight, I bring you the return of Decisive Action Crown of Fangs, our weekly D&D 5th edition module playthrough of Tomb of Annihilation, where things are getting a bit difficult in the jungles of the southern continent. Stop by if you like tabletop role-playing games, or if you don't know if you like tabletop role-playing games, we'd love to have you. For now, I'm going to get out of here, but when I do, I'll be hosting someone. It's someone who I like, someone who I hope that you all will like, and can spread some of the love that was felt here today over in their channel. And check back here, because I'm always hosting someone, and you might find your new favorite streamer that way. For now, as ever, it's time to close the book on today, and leave you with these parting words. From myself and my keepers to all of you, the regulars, the followers, the newcomers, and the lurkers, whether you're just having a seat by the fire or you've got a running tab at the bar, remember, there's always more stories to tell. And hopefully, I'll see you all in just a little bit for the return of Crown of Fangs and a new chapter. Good night, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hope to see you again soon.